SNN Afternoon Edition with Don Brennan and meteorologist Marco Lamano. This is SNN, the Suncoast News Network.
A long way from the old country.
Welcome back to the morning edition, or the afternoon edition, excuse me. I'm all screwed up because I have a special guest here. I'm a little aflutter. Rob Shanahan is a rock and roll photographer, and his work is on exhibit at the Stackenberg Greenberg Fine Art Gallery in Sarasota tomorrow night from 6 to 9. It's May 3rd. There's a little picture of it, and he's joining me now. And Rob, I appreciate you coming in.
Sure.
Talk about the logistics of this exhibit and how it came about. Obviously, you have a lot of pictures. You've taken pictures of famous people for all your life, or most of your life, most of your adult life.
Yep.
And now, talk about the exhibit and why you are doing it.
Funny thing is, I've been doing a lot of work in Florida. I love Florida. It's good to be back. And my good friend Susan wanted to have a show here, so helped me put it together, and here we are.
She is a facilitator, Susan Short, isn't she not? All right. Well, I guess one of the questions people ask, obviously you probably liked photography when you were a kid or got into it, but how do you get into rock and roll photography where you're on stage with the Rolling Stones and you're hanging out with the Beatles? And
Crazy,
whatnot?
right?
Yes.
Well, you follow your dreams and you do what you love, and the magic happens, and hopefully the phone rings, and I've been very lucky, very blessed.
And look at that picture. That's you taking the picture. Ringo, Paul, who is that? Joe Walsh. And
Keith
you,
Richards.
Is that you? Oh, Keith Richards. All right, Keith Richards. Keith Richards, wow, he looks young, actually. You are a good photographer.
You thought I was Keith Richards.
No, I thought you were Joe Walsh. And there's Ringo. Talk about, do you like it when you know your subjects better so you can kind of read them and know their nuances, and that makes you a better photographer? Or are you one who comes in, likes to do it hot, where you don't know anything about it?
Well, I'm a drummer first.
Okay.
Started playing drums
So
at 10 years old, so I'm so deep into music, so shooting musicians, perfect.
So what's it like? Like there was the movie Almost Famous with Goldie Hawn's daughter, where Cameron Crowe, right? Basically, she's a Rolling Stone writer and follows around bands.
Yeah.
And, that's like your life. You are part of the action, pretty much. You're on stage. You are creating magic with people who are creating magic for the world.
You know what's awesome is I am hanging with the most iconic musicians of our time.
I know.
It's incredible. Like the guys that I photographed, the girls and guys in this book and in my career are the ones that'll be around forever. The real serious, really great musicians. And then to be the guy that gets to shoot them all, it's such an honor. So great.
I mean, it's odd. Like Eddie Van Halen. Look, you're looking at the Rolling Stones, the Beatles for crying out, literally. And then, so Quincy Jones. We just saw a picture of Quincy Jones, so obviously photographed.
Great.
He was like the godfather of music. I mean, Berry Gordy, maybe the only bigger guy in Detroit than Quincy became, but he seems very down to earth and low key. Is he?
All of them. All of them are great. I'm telling you, the most iconic guys are the coolest guys to hang with. They have nothing to prove. They're cool as heck. And we get to talk about music and art and life and health, and every guy that I work with, I pull something out. It makes me a better, stronger, better person. It's unbelievable.
Look at that. What a charmed life you
It's
led.
an amazing experice.
So
to be on stage with the Rolling Stones, who gets to do that?
I mean, and then hang out with them and go to like Ringo's birthday party as a guest.
Yeah.
And okay, let me ask you this.
You know, when I see Keith, you know what he says? Hello, Rob. How's Ringo doing? Keith Richards asking me how Ringo Starr doing. That's cool.
And that's what
I
I
get
was gonna
goosebumps
say.
just saying that.
See, it's but that's what I was going to say. These guys are great at what they do. The whole world knows them. They're the best of our time, if not of ever. But they probably ask you about you because your craft, and you're great at your craft. So are they curious about how you make music?
You know, Ringo did a book on photography. He had a really great collection published maybe 5 years ago called Photograph. And it's a fabulous book, and it's his life through his eyes, and to see his world of pictures, coming from Ringo Starr's eyes is great. So he and I have a lot to talk about with photography. It's
and you
really
both have
fun.
Books. Look at this book. Talk about your book. Here, Volume. It's called Volume. Is that it?
Okay, you want to see the best? All right, Forward by Ringo Starr, but look at that, right there. Wow. Me drumming with Ringo Starr.
Oh, are you playing his drum set?
Yes.
Whoa!
So during the show, he goes down and sings out front with the microphone, so I jump on his kit and play. And I got to do that in my hometown, or my home state, in front of my hometown crowd, my mom and dad and family, right there, and my high school band director seen me play with the Beatles. It's great.
Wow, like Toby Keith. What's that
That
song? You say,
was-
take a look at me now, right?
Take a look.
Look at you, man.
All right.
Rob Shanahan, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Tomorrow night, he's going to be at the gallery, the Stackenberg Greenberg Gallery, 6 to 9. Tomorrow night, you can go to robshanahan.com anytime you want and see all his photos. But if you go tomorrow night, it's a special exhibition of a world-famous photographer, rock and rollers, and even some normal people too. I saw, like some normal local artists.
Let's talk about the one photo that I included in this show is Aaron Tyndall, the tubist with your Sarasota Orchestra. I was here
that's right.
like 3 months ago. Got hired by Yamaha to do a shoot of your tuba player from your orchestra. You have to come see this photo. It's really cool. I had this great idea to get him in an old classic car cruising by the beach, and it came out great. It's really fun.
Orchestra, you're making music. Beautiful music, aren't you?
I love to shoot not only the rock stars, but you know, the orchestral and the jazz guys, all kinds.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming in, Rob. Good
Thank
luck with
you.
the show tomorrow. Also, he's speaking at Ringling College of Art and Design tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
11:30?
11:30, so talk to the kids.
Open to the public. Come say hi. And I'll have books there. I'd love to sign one to you. So hope to see you at the gallery.
Countdown to Shanahan. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with Marco and the weather when we return.